Why can we not have that?
He's ready for it.
I can't
No! That's my tail!
Why?
Please sit down. Life is just not fair, you see.
I look sick.
I know.
You are sick? You are sick?
You are sick in your body. They are sick in their mind. Just look at them. Yeah. We are messed up.
I shouldn't be. Steve Walsh formula for 147 and not good there.
Yeah.
We can I am stepping down my foot.
My back.
This is unacceptable. Bow.
It's nice to know you treat everyone as bad as everyone else. It's gender independence, yes.
Chivalry.
Unfortunately, you have to sit beside the teacher, and I know you don't like this. You have to sit beside me.
Or at the back.
Or sit away from me.
Away.
Because you can't sit there. So you have to sit here, or at the back.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good news, right? Silence. Good, right? No comment. I think we're in the middle of the questions from the electric field strength, yeah. Now, I am definitely going to have to do number 3. It's a bit tricky, but... Did you really? Oh, that's right, you said you would, and did you do it? And you got the right answer?
I don't know what the right.
But do you think it's right, what you did?
What did you 45?
Okay, we'll see.
45 straight? No decimal, I mean.
Faisal, you're BSing no one. You didn't do it. I'm serious. I can smell your BS from here. It's ridiculous. 45. 45 with a decimal. No decimal. That's so what I got.
No, because I got a decimal. They said only 45.
No, Faisal, no. No. I can smell your BS now, okay? You can't pull that on me. I'm sorry to tell you this. You're going to need to use new tricks, okay? I'm going to do number 3, but I think and hope you should be able to do number 2 here. So can you try the second question, please? This is not lit up. Yes, we're doing fields for a few lessons. Is this where you have to switch it on there? Is it lit up?
But it was on a few seconds.
Yeah. Or maybe I knocked the box out or something. No.
She was bullying.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Try number 2 here, please, for a moment. It should not take too long to do. You're looking at 2 plates, and this time I'm looking for the charge, whereas last time I was probably looking for the time to fall. It's actually maybe a little bit easier. So it should only take you 1 or 2 minutes to do this, please. I know you can't do it yet.
Yeah, I can't. I tried, but I can't.
Yeah, because I didn't upload the videos yet. Can you just write it down and try it now?
Are you studying for your exams?
Yeah, exam tomorrow and Friday.
How much are you studying?
I have an exam tomorrow which I decided to study for today.
Take notes.
Yeah, but no, I'm a very bad student. No.
Same. Do you recommend doing the same for physics?
No, I definitely do not, because it's a little bit different when it's a computer exam, because it just requires me to look up some terms and definitions which I'll need to remember, because some of the questions are logic, and or not. Lame. And some of the questions are just like, you know, obvious questions. Like describe how the plate speed would be a factor for, you know, efficiency and cost. You know, the spinning plate, just blah 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 blah, stuff like that. It's not too difficult. No, the tricky one was the one I had on Monday, which was the programming one, because it's all Java, and Java is ugh. And plus you have to write your program out on pen and paper like it's the Stone Age. So it's like 6 questions, do 5, and you have to write 5 programs. I'm like, painful. Because when you're typing, at least you can backspace, copy and paste when you make mistakes. But when you have to write it, you're like, well, that's that page ruined now. So that was terrible. Okay, number 2. So for Wednesday, tomorrow, we'll have to rearrange something. And for Friday, I have my math test at 2, and I expect to be finished at 3, so we could have the class after that, possibly. I don't know. I'll let you know.
One class. Our class is between 2 and 3.
Yeah, I know, so I might have to push it later. Yeah.
On a Friday?
We'll avoid doing this if possible. You probably would be happy if I did it, say, during exam prep.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know, okay? Try number 2 here, please. So you just slept for 2 hours. Come on.
I woke up sleepy.
I'll try and upload the videos during this class. So later tonight, if you wanted to watch them, you can. Or not. What else?
Electric field video?
Yeah. No, I'm not seeing much writing. What's the problem? Too hard or too tired? Or both? Dude, I only see one person maybe working on it. Lee? Really finished? What answer did you get? How many electrons is that? How many E's is that? I know, but I want to know. Just divide it by E, please. Goodness. That's a lot. Okay, let's have a look now. So what's happening here in number 2? You have 2 horizontal plates, and of course there is an electric field between them. There's a mass here. Oh yeah, this is 1000 volts. And there's 2 forces acting on it. So one obviously is gravity, which is mg. And then the second force here, that is from the electric field. What's the formula for the electric field force? QE. And what are we looking for? We want to know what's the charge. And we have the mass. And we have the distance. And what is it? 1 gram. So we have QE must equal mg. So Q must equal mg over E. And what's the formula for E? V over D. So this must equal dmg over V. Which we know everything there, don't we? So D is 0.10, M is 0.001, G is 9.81, and V is 1000. 9.81 times 10 to the minus 7. Yeah? Or, oh my goodness, it's all gone wrong. Go back. No. There we go. 9.81 times 10 to the minus 7. What's wrong, Faisal? Coulombs are 981 nanocoulombs. Yeah. We have everybody today? Okay, on to number 3 now? Not yet? Okay. 1 more minute then. How's the maths coursework going? How's the physics coursework going? Huh? Huh? How's it going? Okay.
Can
You make me worry. And you make Lorraine worried. I heard you didn't submit essay drafts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did anyone?
I did.
Oh, good. These.
But it's late.
No, see what happened was we were supposed to submit it on Monday. And then she said who didn't submit it today won't submit. That's it. And then
Yeah.
on Friday, not on Friday, the day before, on Wednesday, Thursday, sorry. On Thursday, she's like, bring it tomorrow. Bro, could have told us to work on it during the week, not one day before you wanted.
It should have really been finished on Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, but she said
Does she need to issue constant reminders to work?
No, she said if you didn't
Well,
give
it's
it
been
on
2
Monday,
days since I told you to do your homework. Better tell you again in case you forgot.
She said I won't take it if you give it to me again after Monday.
But what you should be thinking,
Even on Monday,
what
she
you
said
should
if you
be
bring it
thinking,
tomorrow,
what
I want
you
to
should
take
be
it.
thinking is not, oh no, now I shouldn't do it because she won't see it. What you should be thinking is, well, even though she won't see it, I'll still do it.
Would you do it?
No. But I'm a bad student. Okay. But I'm not a good student, I'm a bad student. Okay. Number 3. Now, like I said, number 3 was an actual exam question taken from an exam a long time ago. It's difficult, or at least it's more difficult than 1 and 2. But it gives you an example of how you would use this in sort of a real life application. So you have 2 vertical plates a distance of 30 centimeters apart. They're 10 meters long, and some smoke rises through the plates. And I want to know what is the voltage. So basically, you probably have noticed this before. When you see a factory, you probably have noticed it has a very tall chimney stack. You probably have noticed this, I'm sure you have. Now, what are a couple of reasons for the chimney stack being so tall? Well, one reason is to get the smoke away from sort of height, human height level, but there is another reason as well.
To allow the catalyst in the chimney to react with the gas to catalyst harmful?
For maybe the fancy ones, yeah. But I thought the catalyst maybe is just in some chamber at the beginning.
Actually, it's at the very top.
Is it at the very top? Okay. This is a little bit simpler technology than that. So, dust and dirt often has a positive charge to it. So this means if you have 2 plates, one of them positive, one of them negative, and you have the smoke coming up, the dirt, which is positive, will move out of the smoke and stick to the negative plate. So then you have this happening all day, and then what happens to this plate? It gets covered in sticky dirt, And then at the end of the day, I'm not joking, a mechanical hammer hits the pipe and causes it to shake, and then all the dirt falls off, and then it's collected at the bottom. So this dirt is not released into the air then. So this is one example of how electric fields are useful, because they can be used to remove positively charged dirt and dust from smoke.
Why they want to lose it?
So then it's not in the air for people to breathe. Yeah? Because this is going to come out into the person is a problem. So at least you can get some dirt out.
But the smoke get out.
The smoke does get out, yes, but it's not as dirty. It's less dirty. Because smoke is smoke, but there's different qualities. For example, diesel and petrol. You know one of the difference between diesel cars and gasoline cars, petrol cars?
Engines are different.
So, let me get this straight. You couldn't put diesel into a petrol car?
Oh my god, you know, the car.
Thank you, Faisal, for stating the blooming obvious. Anyone know the difference between the exhaust of a diesel and a petrol car?
The smoke is
Yeah, how is it different? Do you know?
Diesel is thicker, I think.
Yeah, but give me it in terms of how it affects the city.
the first one is more dark.
Yeah, the darkness is one, yeah. So, how does it affect the city life?
The diesel produces more greenhouse gases.
No.
Less.
Yes, no.
Less.
Petrol is worse.
Yeah, there's more grams of CO2 per kilometre with petrol. Yes, really. Anyone else know? For city, how does it affect the city?
Polluted?
Yeah, both polluted, but
Like petrol.
Acid rain?
not acid rain.
Okay.
Now we're thinking though, but not acid rain though. The city, just local level first.
Climate change.
Local first, then
You could
global.
breathe it.
Huh?
You could breathe it.
Yeah, but how's that
Less
different?
abundance of oxygen?
I'll tell you, you're not getting it. You weren't told this before, I guess, but the exhaust from a diesel car engine is stickier, which means it makes the buildings darker and dirtier quicker than with petrol.
Correct.
Yeah? Were you told this before? No? Okay. So, diesel and petrol, it's a bit odd because petrol releases less CO2, so it's better for climate change, and stuff like that.
Yes, I was saying this.
Yes, but let me finish.
You said it's the opposite.
I said petrol.
Yes.
You all heard him say that diesel was worse. Yes.
Yeah.
And I said no. I said petrol
Like,
is worse. Yes.
no petrol, not what.
Hang on, don't confuse me. Just listen very carefully.
Why
Yeah,
they use
because I have people talking. Listen. Are we talking? If we're talking about the city, day-to-day life, petrol is better because the buildings get less dirty, less sticky, less black. Okay. If we're talking about the planet globally, diesel is better because it releases less CO2 than petrol. So they're opposites. Globally, diesel is better, but worse locally. And for petrol is good locally, but worse globally. So it's not right or wrong to say petrol is better or diesel is better because they both affect things differently. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're living in a city, you want people to be using petrol cars because your buildings will stay cleaner and it's less sticky. But if you're talking about planet Earth, you want everyone to be using diesel because it's less CO2. Okay. Anyways, back to this. So although there's still smoke coming out, it's less sticky, less dirty. Yes? Okay. Yeah. Right, so let's have a look at this one. So what we have is we have plates, very long plates, and the length is 10 meters.
What was the second reason for it being long?
The chimney. Oh, just to get the smoke away from human height level.
You said there are two reasons.
Oh, so the second reason is for this question now. We are going to use the plates to capture the dirt from the smoke as it rises. So the length is an advantage because the longer it has to travel through the pipe, the more we can capture from it. So we want to work out if the dust has a mass of 10 to the minus 5 kilograms and it's slowly rising at a speed of half a meter per second. And the dust has a charge of 10 to the minus 10 coulombs. And the plates are 30 centimeters apart. And my question is, what is the voltage that you'll have to put around the plates? Because you want to make the electric field. Okay, so I'll do it, but maybe we can think about how to think about this problem or how to start it. So we want to work out the right amount of voltage. What is the problem if the voltage is too low? As the dust rises, what will happen or not happen?
Voltage too low as the dust rises.
Yeah.
It won't stick.
Yeah, why not?
It can only take a small quantity of
Yeah, but why? What's the reason?
the field energy will be small.
What if there was no voltage? What would happen to this dust particle?
That's what escaped.
It'll go straight up, right? And as we increase the voltage, what are we doing when we increase the voltage? We're curving it towards the plate. So, what if this is, let's say this is the negative plate and this is the positive plate. If the dust particle starts on the right, then we are finished because it will instantly stick to the negative plate. What happens if the dust particle starts on the left? It will curve to the negative plate. This is the worst case because then it has to curve more. Yeah. What do we want to happen before it reaches the 10 meters? We want it to hit the plate before it reaches the 10 meters. So the worst case to consider is we have to make sure the dust which is here will at least reach here at the end. Because that means everything else will reach it beforehand. So we look at the worst case. So what we could do first is work out how much time we have. Maybe someone can see the answer here. How much time do we have to get the dust?
20.
Why 20?
0.5 meters per second in the interval.
Yeah, the dust is moving at 0.5 meters per second and we have 10 meters, so that's 20 seconds. Okay, great. Now what though? This is the trickier part. What do we need to work out next?
Can you go back to the question?
Yeah.
velocity.
Go on.
You have the speed.
Yeah, but no.
Velocity of like the one in the E. Is it like projectiles?
It is. It's more like projectiles now because you're looking at a horizontal and a vertical component. Yeah. But what's different here is where's all the action happening?
Inside the chimney.
What is your problem,
Not
dude?
that line.
In the electric field.
Yeah, but horizontally or vertically?
Horizontal.
No. Horizontally is where all the action is happening. Vertically, the smoke is just going up, but horizontally it's getting pulled to the wall. So what we need to make sure is that when we look at it horizontally, that there's enough acceleration so it can hit the plate at the end. So we assume that the dust starts at rest horizontally because this will make it the worst case. Because if it was already moving horizontally, that will actually help us. And it can't be moving the negative horizontally. Why not? Well, it's already at the wall. So we'll say it's 0. The V we don't know and don't care. The A we don't know, but actually we do care. The T we do know. 20, and the S we do know,
0.3.
0.3. Alright, what I want you guys to do for me is give me, it is a bit tricky, and that's why I said I'll do it. But the next part you can do for me is give me the A. Okay, so I want everyone to give me the A, please. What formula?
A equal.
Yeah.
Yeah, A equal.
No, S equals UT plus a half AT squared. Give me the A. So we're getting the A.
.75 times 10 power negative 4.
We shall write for second confirmation that you do not confirm. I need at least 2 people to get the same answer. 1.5 times 10 to the minus 3, 1.5 times 10 to the minus 3. Faisal, you have a bad track record lately in class with calculations. 1.5 times 10 to the minus 3. Now, who can tell me what the F is? MA, which will be 1.5 times 10 to the minus 8. Correct? Yes? Now, how do we calculate the force from an electric field?
Wait.
QE. Right? Now, do we know the Q? We do. So I'll divide that. What was the Q here? 10 to the minus 10. So now I get E equals 1.5 times 10 to the 2. Right? Yeah. Minus 10. So I'm nearly there. What formula could I use next? V over D for the E. And what was I looking for? It was the V, wasn't it? So the V will equal D times that, which is 0.45 times 10 squared, which is 45 volts.
What's the E?
V over D. Here, is it?
Yeah.
V over D equals. Oh, so, yeah. So, it's difficult, but then at the same time, it's not like I wrote an awful lot. So it's only difficult conceptually, not mathematically. Good job. Oh yeah, 45. Well done, Lee. Well done. I'll have at least one student who will pass physics. Unless, did you have to use your dictionary for the question? Are you sure? Okay. Please write this one down. This was a section A exam question. Now it would have been like 5 marks or something like that. You get sometimes questions like this in the exam. They're usually not as difficult as this, but this is only difficult because you have to understand what to do. But all the formulas are the usual formulas. UVATS, QE, V over D, nothing special here. Yeah? Okay.
Let's go back in time. I would kill Newton.
This isn't Newton's work, by the way.
Those formulas are everywhere.
UVATS and F equals MA. The rest isn't. Yes? Question? Are you okay? Alright, continue? Yep, okay. Next topic, so.